My name is Michael Fremer, and I'm the editor and owner of TrackingAngle.com, and I contribute to the Absolute Sound magazine. And I've been doing this since 1986. Well, I've been doing it my whole life, but I've been writing about this since 1986. So I come here for the bigger products. Like, this is an interesting room, and the Nero's room and the other next door was very interesting, and some of the other big exhibitors here. And then I'm going to go over to the other hotels, the two hotels, the Gold Tool, Sowiecki, because I'm interested in the Polish market too. I find it very interesting. A lot of those products will never come to America. Some will, but a lot won't. But it's interesting to show people in America and whoever else watches my YouTube videos what the Polish market is like, and the interest in audio here is, which is huge. I mean, it's big. It's also young. I mean, the demographic of this show is phenomenal because it's young people and it's families. It's a real cool. America's not like that. America's mostly a lot of old people showing up and not buying anything. Here, the interest is high, and seeing young people sitting in these rooms and listening is phenomenal. So I brought a record of a Chopin recording, and just a solo piano, and I played it in one of the big rooms, and it sounded phenomenal. And when it was over, first of all, people stayed to listen to it, which was, you don't get that at America for the most part. And when it was over, all these people came up. They wanted to know what that record was because they want to find a copy of that record. I wasn't expecting that. Well, I was hoping for that, and I got that. It was great. Like 5 or 6 people came up because it's a wonderful recording and an amazing performance, and they all took pictures of it because they want to find copies of it. That's why I love this show. The people love music. You know, there's the airport is named after Frederick Chopin. You know, and so if they named an airport in America after Chopin, people would say, "Who's this chopping guy? And what's he chopping?" I don't know why they named it, because we're not the most culturally sophisticated. We're getting better, but that's why I love coming to Poland. I love it here. I walked in and saw the panel opened up, and they had the controls where you can make adjustments to it. I was fascinated by that, and I wanted to find out what that was about. But the designer was busy with other people, so I just sat and listened, and I got the good seat, which was very nice of them to give me the good seat. And I heard the first track they played was one guy doing this, what he calls a song. I didn't consider that a song. A song is not repeating a riff over and over again and saying the same thing over and over again. It was a boring song, but I got some idea of what the sound was like. And that sound was very warm and sweet. And but before I walked out of the room, I wanted to hear something else. So he played a big band version of Dave Brubeck's Time Out. And then things got a lot brighter and more raucous. So it told me that the speakers don't have that soft, warm coloration. That was the recording. That's a big problem at these shows. When somebody walks into a room and they hear something and it sounds lousy, and then they walk out before it's over and they say the speaker sounds lousy, when it had nothing to do with the speaker. It was the recording that was lousy. So you got to stay for at least 2 songs to know what's going on. And it's good that he switched to a big band record that had brass and you know, big bright high frequencies, and it sounded very, very good. I know that track. So I came away with a good impression of that speaker. It's a very nice panel speaker. They should export this to other countries. Of course they should. Yeah, but it's difficult. You got to get started. You have to find, and in America we have these tariffs right now, so it's very hard to export things. But this is a product. It's expensive. It's in the $100,000 range. There's a lot of speakers way more expensive than that, and it has a beautiful sound. And I assume they can make the color of the panel. They can change the color depending on what people want. I assume I'm making that assumption. I don't know, but I wish him luck. I think this is a guy who has this dream, and he told me he has the quad speakers, and he wanted to do a better version of the quad speakers from his opinion. And he's done his dream, and I hope he succeeds. This show is full of 2 different kinds of people. There are dreamers starting out, some of whom you'll see next year and the year after, some of whom you won't. And then there are the people that have been around a really long time, and they're still here. And over time, their business model changes, and some of them have gone from being just speaker manufacturers to being bought out by big companies and doing boom boxes, and John Dyer care about. And other people are still doing the good stuff, year after year after year, and that's the most fun about this. So this is a new guy with a new product, and he spent a lot of money to do this room, and I wish him luck, and hopefully I'll see this product in America maybe the next couple of years.